back to another episode of Revise Enterprise. Well, today we are looking at GCSE Business Studies. We're looking at topic 1.3, and we're going to home in today on what a bar gate stock graph is. So this is an integral part of the course. If you can get these sort of questions into your head now, chances are calculation style questions, you'll feel a lot more confident on your exam. So let's hit it and see if we can get this nailed this topic area this afternoon. So what is it first of all? So a bar gate stock graph basically is a tracking tool. So it helps the business manage their stock effectively. So it's a tool used to see how much stock they have and when they need to order additional stock. It also has some key areas, as you can see by this diagram here, such as the lead time, buffer stock, maximum stock level, reorder level, and minimum stock level as well. So we'll talk you through all those areas and what they specifically mean in today's video. So in terms of the actual graph itself, it has an x-axis. As you can see, the x-axis is normally to do with time. In this case, in this scenario, it is the number of weeks that we are looking at stock. On the y-axis, it is usually to do with the stock level. How much stock do they actually hold at a specific point in time? So the x-axis is there, y-axis is there. So let's go through the different parts of it first of all. So lead time up here. So this is the time it takes between when an order is made and when an order is delivered to the business. So as you can see here, they ordered new stock on week 2, which is just here. And the stock actually arrived back in, as you can see this line going right up to the top here. The stock arrived back in on week 4. So their lead time is 2 weeks. That's the time between when they ordered and when the stock comes back in. Then we've got the buffer stock. This is almost like emergency stock. Typically, it's so they don't go out of stock at all. So they can't run out of stock, basically. So this is an emergency stock here. The maximum stock level is, of course, the highest amount of stock that they will keep at a given time. In this scenario, it is 500 units they keep as their maximum stock level. The reorder level, that is the number of units they need to go down to. In this case, it's 300 before they put a new order in. So when the stock goes down to 300 units, their computer system will automatically reorder new stock. And then we've got the minimum stock level here, which is the lowest amount of stock that they will keep. In this case, it is 100 units. So they're kind of the key parts of it, the bits you need to know. There's kind of 4 or 5 different parts of a bar stock graph that you need to know about. In terms of answering questions around it, looking at a bar gate stock graph, put a couple of questions together so you can sort of analyze one. And you can do this together with me. You can pause the video and use your revision guide as well if you want to, or your flashcards. But in this scenario here, we're looking at a delivery of ashwood to Fender's factory for 60 days. That's the scenario. During this time, they received 3 deliveries, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, of ashwood from its supplier. These are marked on figure 3 as A, B, and C. So questions around this. What is the maximum stock level? Well, the maximum stock level is this line here. Now, it looks to me as if the squares here are going up in 200s. So we can assume 2,200, 400, 600. The maximum stock level should be 2,600 kilograms. Okay. Minimum stock level is this line here. This is the lowest amount of stock they will keep. And because it goes up in 200s, we can assume the minimum stock level is 200. Okay, so that's the answer for number 2. Number 3, what is the reorder stock value of the business? So what is this? This line here is the reorder level. You look at it, this line here. So this is 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, 1,600 for the reorder level in kilograms, of course, as it says on the y-axis here. What is the range of the buffer stock value of the business? The buffer stock is down here in between the 0 and the minimum stock level. So that should be 200 units or 200 kilograms, so to say, for the buffer stock level. And then the lead time is the time it takes from when the stock is ordered to when it gets into the business. These lines here on the x-axis are going up in the number of days of 4. So 24, 28, 32. So the difference between 20 and 32 is 12 days. Okay, so if you count up the number of squares, 4, 8, 12. 12 days should be the lead time. That's the time between when the stock is ordered and when it is delivered into the business. I hope that gives you some really good information, guys, to work out bar stock graphs. And I hope it helps you feel a little bit more confident on the course. Please check out my other videos on Revise Enterprise if you want to see more content. We'll look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Take care.
Thank you so much for watching Revise Enterprise. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.